Hi, this is Stacy, and today I'm going to be doing the Princess Bride uh, book tag. It was created by Samantha from Novels and Nonsense, so I'm going to link her video down below. And let's get started. So, the first question is Wesley, your favorite romantic hero? My favorite romantic hero, it might be a stretch, but I love Gilbert Blythe from Anne of Green Gables series. I just love him. I think he gives up so much for her in certain points, and I think it's just delightful. The next question is Princess Buttercup and the favorite rags to riches story. The one I picked for that is actually a Cinderella retelling, and I picked Cinder by Marissa Myers. I loved Cinder. I haven't read the others in the series because the last one, Winter, is coming out next month. And I'm waiting till I can get that and just marathon through the whole series. So I love Cinder. I love Cinder. The next one is Dread Pirate Roberts. Favorite book with pirates or ones you want to read? Now, I had a lot of pirate books, so I actually had to pick which one I really wanted to put here. And I put one that I haven't read yet, the one that I want to read. And this one is by Sandra Hill. It's called The Pirate Bride. If you don't know this, I am a huge romance reader, and this one is incredibly entertaining. Apparently, it's about a group of female pirates who kidnap some guys. And I actually didn't read the back of the book when I bought it. I literally saw this, The Pirate Bride, and bought it. That's how that one went down. For Prince Humperdinck, villain you love to hate or one that is just funny. I have two for this one because they're kind of the same. So it's not so much that the villain's funny, but the villain's the environment in both of these books. The first one that I have is The Martian. And if you've read this, the villain is kind of Mars trying to kill him. And the way he deals with it is hysterical. Every time something goes wrong, this book is just ridiculously funny. And it was ridiculously entertaining. So, Mars is my villain for this one. The other one was one I read recently that I really enjoyed was Annihilation by Jeff Vandermeer. And this is another one where it's like the environment and they're not sure what's going on in the environment and that's trying to kill them. And for some reason I find that very entertaining when it's not necessarily a person, but when it's an outside source that's trying to kill them that's not like a person. Like the actual place they're in is trying to kill them. So the next question on the book tag is ROUS, the best fantastical monster. This isn't necessarily a bad monster because I'm going with Falkor from the Neverending Story because Falkor is the man. He's literally my favorite creature ever. I love Falkor. I would want one. I would ride him all the time. Just like Bastion does. Because that's just... It's Falkor. It's like having a giant dog. I would be very entertained by that. 6, As You Wish, a book with a sweet romance. For this one, I went with Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell. It was just very sweet. A lot of stuff goes down in this book that's difficult, but the romance between the two characters itself is just very sweet and innocent, and I like that. I liked how sweet they were together. So that's what I put for that one. The next one I have is name 2 book characters that you ship and 2 that you don't. So this is the marriage category. For this one, I'm going to start with the 2 that I love, and I actually stayed within books. Like, if they were in a book together, I didn't do like 2 characters from different books. So the 2 that I love is from the In Death series by J.D. Robb. I love Eve and Rourke. They're just so much fun and great to read, and I love the character development that happens throughout the tons and tons and tons of books, which makes me very happy that I have so many. The one that I didn't care for, which I don't think you're supposed to. Like, I don't think you're supposed to be like, oh, this is a great couple, was Anna Karenina and Anna and Vronsky. Yeah, that so many feels, so much anger. Okay, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on from that one. The next one we have is Fezzik, Vizzini, and Montoyo. Favorite book crime group. For this one, I am going with Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie because it's a fantastic book, and if you haven't read it, you need to. And I don't want to ruin it, so that's all I'm saying. This one's, you need to read it if you haven't read it. You need to read it. Okay. Inigo Montoya, The Best Revenge Story. Okay, this one I couldn't really think of something, so I'm really stretching with this one. Like, I know I'm stretching with this one, so I'm sorry. I went with Devil in Winter by Lisa Kleypas. This is one of my favorite Lisa Kleypas novels, and how I kind of viewed it as revenge is she kind of goes I lost my train of thought. The heroine in this book goes and just gets married to kind of protect herself and to kind of, so her mother's side of the family can't get what they want, which is her money. So I kind of view that as revenge because that's kind of how she gets revenge for the treatment. They didn't really treat her all that well. The next one is book versus movie. Which is your favorite? Both. Why? I love both. I actually saw the movie before I read the book, and I loved the book. I actually have 2 copies of the book. I have the fancy one, and then I have the older one, which is this one, which I read, and I loved it. And so I love both. I think they're both great. Because they were written, the author of the book wrote the screenplay, so because of that, it's pretty darn close. Like, it's a really good adaptation, the movie. The other thing that I would recommend while I'm on this tag, because it just seems fitting, is if you haven't read Cary Elwes's As You Wish, Inconceivable Tales from the Making of The Princess Bride. I have a review of this book up that I had done a while ago last year, and if you have not read this, it is fantastic. If you're a Princess Bride fan, you have to read this book. It pretty much tells his experience, and what's really nice is it has interviews with the other cast members as he kind of tells his story. At first I wasn't so sure about that, but then it was a lot of fun. So if you're a Princess Bride fan, I highly recommend this one. So I hope you enjoyed my Princess Bride book tag, and if you're interested in doing it, I would love to see your videos. All right, have a good one.